Hey y'all, welcome to Mixed Messages. I'm Clare Ward and we are here to cheers to the Golden State. We're celebrating all things California, including the cool ingredients found here, the rich culture, and of course, the breweries, the wineries, and the distilleries that make the booze. Today, we are going to feature one of the most famous one of the most famous cinematic cocktails in history. When you think of cocktails in movies, what comes to mind? You got your martinis with James Bond and really that's just it. But then you get the White Russian with the Big Lebowski. The Dude Abides, all of the above, one of the most quoted movies of all time. My ex-boyfriend used to quote it all the time. That's why he's my ex-boyfriend now. And of course, the centerpiece of the movie is the White Russian. Now, of course, there's your typical White Russian. We see him make it in the movie. It's super easy, it's delicious, but it's 2021. Dairy is out, dairy alternatives are in, and you've learned some techniques now. So we're gonna add to that lexicon and we're gonna do some new stuff. All right, y'all, first thing we're gonna do is make coffee-infused vodka. And it is way easier than it sounds. So you're just gonna take a coffee filter. I've got a drip coffee set up here, but if you just have a coffee filter and a funnel, you can do that too. And we're gonna fill it with coffee. 2 to 3 scoops, like you would for a normal cup of coffee. And now, here's where we're gonna change it up a bit. We're not gonna use hot water, we're gonna use vodka because that's what Jeff Bridges would want. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna pour it just like we would if it were hot water. We're gonna do the circular motion. We're gonna take our time, pour it nice and gently, slowly, all around. Get all of the grounds wet. I recommend doing about a cup of vodka. You could do up to a cup and a half. And then we're just gonna let that sit. Hang out, work its way through, come back to it in a minute. And then voila, coffee-infused vodka. You could enjoy this on its own, but let's put it in a cocktail. So you're gonna take a glass, fill it with ice. We're gonna start with 1 ounce of our coffee-infused vodka. Then we're gonna add 1 ounce of Mr. Black coffee liqueur. This is my favorite coffee liqueur on the market right now. It's not too sweet, comes from Australia. It's got a nice robust coffee flavor, got some fruity notes. It's delicious. And then for our final trick, we're leaving cream in the 1990s. We've moved on to oat milk now. Trust me, it's delicious. We're just gonna top with a little bit of oat milk. Easier on our bellies, easier on our waistlines. We're gonna garnish with a cinnamon stick to give it a stir, because the cinnamon really ties the drink together. And then a little sprinkle of cinnamon on top. And there you have it. This cocktail is delicious, and now all I think it needs is a name. So why don't you comment below? Tell us what you think it should be called, the Oat Abides, the Dude 2.0, whatever you got. And then also leave a comment if you have any questions about the ingredients or the recipes, or if there is something you would like to see featured on Mixed Messages. Thank you so much for watching, and cheers, y'all.